Afternoon baseball set to. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He will lead this one off today. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon. Digging in, Zach Kozar. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round triples. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. The next 3-2. On the move again from first. Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He went deep in the contest last night. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Into the corner and slicing foul. Simmons, the runner at third. Kozar at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss on a huge burst out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. He's just 2 for 9. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 26 for him on the season, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Calhoun. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
In now, Ryan Schimpf. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Coming to the plate again, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Schimpf leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Settling in now, Zach Cozart. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cozart brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ready on 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Davidson over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ground ball left side. Simmons able to get there. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Still 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun, and he makes the catch in the corner. Standing in, Avisail Garcia. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Step on the bag for 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Davidson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. There's ball 4. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
What an awesome matchup we got right here. The game has certainly gone young.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Into the box, Wellington Castillo. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Trout on the run, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Justin Upton. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Justin Upton with the solo home run. Home run number 57 thus far, as it is now 7-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
2-2. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box now, Luis Valbuena. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Ian Clark enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Albert Pujols becomes the first out of the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Martin Maldonado. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Another one sent foul. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start. Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. There to take it is now at the plate, Gillespie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off, 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Calhoun back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Justin Upton. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Stepping in now, Mike Trout. Three runs already home here. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Still only one out in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's Albert now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And here's Tyler Saladino. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is line to left. Upton is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 balls and a strike now. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with 9.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Castillo.
Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding. Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Jimenez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now in the box, Martin Maldonado comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, second baseman.
The 2-2. Left center, base hit.
Hey, just a nice people to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, third baseman, Zach Cozart.
Schimpf at second, Simmons at first, 2 out in the inning. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little two-out lightning might ensue by one check swing holding up.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
The center fielder, number 28.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Number 62.
Ready now for the White Sox, Gillespie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. 1. Here's Justin Upton now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. We all know he's a really good hitter, and this is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase a pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against the ropes a little, but he's in a much better position now on a 2-2 count.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Into the box now, Luis Valbuena will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This one's down to third. Cozart showing off his range. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, second.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Saladino. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Right fielder, Abisail Garcia.
The next 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Juan Minaya gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And Albert is 0 for 3 now as he's retired here for the first out.
Right fielder,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He loses him on ball 4. Ready for another shot now, Martin Maldonado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in now, Ryan Schimpf. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Calhoun, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Runners on the move for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels. Now batting, Matt Davidson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And there's one down now.
Now batting, number 7.
Stepping up to the plate, Jimenez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Striding in, Zach Cozart. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Justin Upton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Hot shot on the ground to short. Anderson scoops it up, and that's the 2nd out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting,
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a slider.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his third. Digging in, Leury Garcia.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The batter.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Gillespie. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. Here's Albert now, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that, but it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Fouled off. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box, Ryan Schimpf. It was a walk in his last trip. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The White Sox came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1. So coming to the plate, Tyler Saladino. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the 1st out. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 24.
Striding into the box, Matt Davidson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
He's looking really great on the bump.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the 1st out of the inning. Digging in, Zach Cozart. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready with the 0-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this. Digging in and looking for more, Jimenez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons, who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to it.
Trout is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Ready once again, Gillespie, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And good for him. Gillespie has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about
throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 12-7 the final score in this ball game. The Los Angeles Angels host road win number 40 on the year. Shohei Ohtani records his 14th winning decision of the season. James Shields is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Now from the home of the Angels. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So next to the plate for Texas, Matt Duffy, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now the 3-2 pitch.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Texas. Rangers nothing. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. The Shields is there, and he has it for the first out. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, they really need Mike Trout to turn it around soon. I mean, this guy was a 300 hitter last season. Clearly, something's off for him right now, but I do think we'll see him change his fortune as time goes on. He's too good of a hitter to let this go on much longer.
Hit hard up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make your pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
At the plate, Justin Upton. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's gone 6 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Line to the right side. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play in the inning. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Calhoun to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Mazara takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here's another 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there. This is one of the best in the game.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Up next for the Rangers, Jose Trevino. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Guzman at second with 2 down. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1 to him now. 3-1, here it is. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Albert Pujols. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Now another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. And now for the Angels, Martin Maldonado. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Ready for another chance? Delino DeShields, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Another full count pitch home. A little bouncer. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding in, Matt Duffy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A bouncer to the left side, and there's out number 2. Here's Elvis Andrus now. A base hit in his first trip. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Chu at the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Angels are in business here. It's a leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Scorched to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
A 1-1 now to Upton. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit sharply on the ground, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball game. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Luis Valbuena. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Angels have opened it up to 4-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. Hit hard back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on. Here's Joey Gallo now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Full count still. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers leave a pair. They trail it 4-1. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Martin Maldonado. He drew a walk his first time up. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Andrus. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Second baseman.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that misses 2-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Up there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. The dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Angels are gone in order as they hold on. Leading off the inning, Jose Trevino, and they'll need him to get something going here. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Delino DeShields. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Grounded to third. Fielded by Kozar. And that's the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 5.
In now, Matt Duffy. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And he will strike him out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Now to the plate, Zach Kozar. A hit in 2 tries so far. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Gone! So solo shot here to left. Home run number 37 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Justin Upton with the solo home run. Home run number 59 on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Into the box, Mike Trout. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman, Joey.
So striding forward now, Joey Gallo. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's a high pop-up. Cozart is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Nomar Mazara. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Again, another foul ball. Popped him up. Schimpf ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Here's Albert now. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Right fielder, number 56.
At the plate, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it is, the 3-0. Is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So stepping in, Ryan Schimpf. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Short, hit hard. Andrus with the slide. Hey now. But the Angels. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Ronald Guzman. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now Chu will lay off ball 4 here, and he's going to reach.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to third. The tag gets 1, and now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Angels 7 and the Rangers 1. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Off the rocks and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
In now, Justin Upton. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit hard to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here.
Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Luis Valbuena. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit hard to the right side. Calhoun from shallow right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Simmons is there. 1 down. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get...
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Very high, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready now for L.A., Albert Pujols. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 8 runs and even 10 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. The 0-2 once more. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box, Ryan Schimpf. Bouncer up the middle.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
And there's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line drive to left. Chu is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. Angels lead it 10-2. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ronald Guzman. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of deal that really is going to break this game open.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Simmons on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 10-2 the final in this game. Los Angeles combined to hit 8 home runs and wrap to the win. Garrett Richards hangs win number 11 on his line, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Martin Perez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The winning pitcher is Garrett Richards. His record is now 11-5. The save to Garrett Richards. The loss goes to Martin Perez. Just his 5th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Tuesday night. Stepping into the box, Delino DeShields. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready now, Matt Duffy. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Full count now. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's a high pop-up. Andrus is right there. And that's out number 2. Stepping in, Luis Valbuena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Mazara going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Balbuena at third with 2 away. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 30.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it. 2 down.
Batting sixth,
Stepping in, Willie Calhoun. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Trout will get there, and he puts it away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He went deep last night twice. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. A little bouncer, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 1 away. So digging in now, Martin Maldonado. He went deep in the contest last night. High and deep to straightaway right. Lazaro looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Into the box now, Ryan Schimpf. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Angels add one. Settling in now, Ronald Guzman. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Calhoun on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 away now. That'll bring in Shin-Soo Choo. Swung on and belted to right for Choo. This one is deep. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Schimpf scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers pick up a run here on the... Digging in to try it again, Jeffrey Marte, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Digging in, Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He popped out in his first trip. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Leading off the inning, Matt Duffy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Line towards center field. Trout is right there, 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Elvis Andrus, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Schimpf brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Stepping up now, Luis Valbuena. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Back up the middle. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Number 5.
Here's Albert now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Guzman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Marte over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Shin-Soo Choo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Up next for the Rangers.
Now at the plate, Cameron Rupp. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Martin Maldonado. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Simmons is off at first with 2 away. Popped him up. Calhoun ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Rupp finds it, and that ends the inning. And here's the 2nd-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And he will make it all the way to 3rd now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So striding in, Elvis Andrus, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Jose Alvarez, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Pops this one up. Schimpf backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 3 for 9. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Rangers leave 1. They're down 3-2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. Number 70 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The relay, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging in the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Upton is there. 1 out. Digging in once again, Ronald Guzman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Calhoun is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So stepping in, Cameron Rupp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line to the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They trail 3-2. Ready for another shot now, Martin Maldonado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting. Second
Digging in now, Ryan Schimpf. He went down on strikes last time up. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Line drive to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Last time through was a base hit. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it. Now batting, Delino DeShields. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Delino DeShields goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High in the air down the right field line. Mazzara is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Upton now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Upton is retired, 2 down now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Nomar Mazzara. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting. Second base.
Striding in, Willie Calhoun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Calhoun is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 38 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap.